Hello, everybody. There's Bruno, and I'm Mike. I've kind of got a little bit of an announcement to make, so I'll get you in the stand, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Hey, welcome everyone. I'm Mike. You just met Bruno, and welcome to the garage. Today, September 25th, actually marks the first anniversary for our first year on YouTube. I want to thank everybody greatly for your subscriptions, your views, and the comments that I've received on my channel. What have I learned? Anything? Yeah. When you're going to do a video on a project and you think the project's going to take you 45 minutes, give yourself an hour and a half to 2 hours. Because by the time you do all the filming and all your nincompooring, it'll take you a lot longer than you think. So far I've learned to work on small engines. We've got a generator going. We've worked on the snow blower a little bit just to get it, winterized, started, which will probably be coming up on getting that. And hopefully I can get some new running shoes and a scraper blade for it. I would like to thank Bruce from Bruce's shop for all the small engine stuff. Steve's Small Engine Saloon, Lawnmower Lady, Donnie Boy 73. You guys, learned a lot from you guys. Got all my small engine knowledge from watching you guys. Big thank you to Scoutcrafter for his comments and support. Now, while my tool restorations are still, might far out there a little bit, they're still solid. They still work for me. 357 Magdad, Tool Scouter, and Scoutcrafter. Thank you guys so much for your efforts in what you do. I've learned a lot from you guys also. Yeah, like I said a year ago in my intro, I'm just doing the stuff that I do around here, and it was strongly suggested maybe I should just film it. And in the year, I've come out with, I think this will be episode 51. So while they haven't all been out exactly a week, I've been able to catch up. I know I should probably be a little more consistent, but like I've mentioned before in previous videos, I do have a full-time job. My wife has a full-time job. I help her out a lot with the farmer's market with her craft and her hobby that she's been able to come along quite nicely. In fact, she's come a long way in doing her deal, which is, I think they just call them junk journals. I call them themed diary or whatever. I'll get with her and see if she wants to. She does a thing on Facebook. I don't know if she does TikTok or not. I'm not sure. We just kind of do our own thing when it comes to our hobbies, so it keeps everybody happy. I've learned that Bruno would help out a lot, but has no thumbs. A dog, go figure. But he is a big part of it. A lot of the time we just spend out here talking, off camera, of course. He's kind of shy. No. So today I do have a little bit of a cleanup thing to do for you. We're going to try and see if maybe we can't, you know, get something done around here, but I just wanted to sit here for a few minutes and express my great appreciation to everyone um, for their viewership, your subscriptions, and the education and everything that I've learned. I still watch a lot of the automotive YouTubers. I unfortunately don't have the money to buy a project car. Um, that's fine. Someday. Uh, I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, it'll probably be in the future. Um, so, like Pole Barn Garage, Junkyard Digs, Vice Grip Garage, Musty One. Who else is there? This and That Garage. In fact, Chad started a new channel too, called This That Extra. Get done and post this and watch his new channel. But yeah, I love all those guys and some of the stuff I've learned and just the entertainment value you guys provide. Hopefully, I provide some entertainment because Lord knows that my wife says I've got entertainment value. But I'm starting to get a little long-winded, so let's get into our cleanup projects and see what kind of tomfoolery we can get into today. But thanks again to everyone. I appreciate it greatly, and I hope you keep on viewing. Hope you keep on subscribing. Hit the like button, subscribe. That'd be great. I would like to see the channel grow more. So, thank you, and happy anniversary to me and Bruno. Thank you. Okay, guys. All right. As you can see, I got a couple items here. Got this pulley. It says SWL 640. I don't know if you guys can see that on there or not, but picked that up for a couple of bucks. Figured I could use a good pulley. It's a good, solid, heavy pulley. Spins pretty good. It's not seized up or anything. Just that corrosion on the aluminum. But we'll probably just run that through the wire brush here later, if we get time to it. Because, as you can see here, I forgot that hammer there. Now, as you can kind of see, that handle looks a little long to me. There's a couple of it looks like it might be a handle that you would typically see on your average claw hammer. So what I did is I kind of looked at the maker's mark, and it's a Heller, made in the USA. It says 3/4 of a pound. That's a 12-ounce hammer. It does have a split right through here, but I'm thinking, I might just kind of cut it right there, because I've got another ball peen hammer that's 16-ounce, maybe not. It might be even smaller than that. Heck, it might even be a ½ pound. It's a little bit smaller, but look at the difference in the handles. So maybe I'm not seeing something right as far as the length of the handle goes, but what does concern me is on this one, see how the head sits more across the wider part of the top of the handle? Well, this one sits clear up to the top. So what I'm going to try and do Now, not everything's a success. I do have, well, I wouldn't call them failures, but learning experiences. So I'm going to try and get that out of there and maybe just trim off maybe this much of the handle in there so that it sits farther down the handle. And then we'll clean that up and see if we can't do something different with the handle. I like this one. I mean, actually, they almost look like the same size, but the ball on this one's a lot bigger. And as you see on the ball there, I don't know if the camera's going to show this here. See how that almost looks flat? I'm going to try and reprofile that so that, like I did this one, and get it a little more rounder, more of a ball for the ball peen, and see if we can't do something different with this, because with your hand right here on the handle, it feels like it's got a good balance. I don't see why you would need to be clear back here and use it to generate and then take a chance of even doing something to that. So I know I could get another handle like this, but I'd rather see if I could do something with that one. That's part of the learning experience, I guess. So let me see if I can get that out of there, and we'll see if we can't clean up that head a little bit and then work on the handle. Just a second. Okay, now, well, most guys, they were going to replace the hammer handle. They would just cut this right off here and then use like a punch and a drift to get the remaining part out. But I kind of only just want to take the equivalent of this to here, about a 1/2 inch off the top. So, and it looks like when they hammered this in a couple of times, they kind of left a sharp little rolled over edge on the edge of this here. So I'm going to try and see if I can't just whittle out some of that wood. Maybe not. So that I can get into that. Because what I want to try and do is just take this out and I don't know. I think I'm going to be in for a whole lot more. If I have to cut it off, and we'll just clean up the head, because this is definitely going to run into this. I could probably run it through the belt sander to make this edge here a little smaller. Let me take a measurement. Okay, the head itself is about 1 1/4 inches, and I've got 3 7/8 of an inch to work with there. Yeah. Let me see if I could dig into there a little bit. Well, let me get back to you here. Okay. What I came up with was I used a small wood chisel to expose this right here, the old metal spreading, I don't know the technical name for it. And let's see if we can't get that into the vise and see if we can't pull that out. Okay, I might have to take these soft jaws that I made out and see here. I might just making more work for myself, maybe. But like I said, I want to try and save this handle. I want to basically do this with. Okay, well, it's got some bite on it. Is that going to just chew that off? Yeah, looks like that's all it's going to do. Well, shoot. And I'm not going to get a big enough bite on that. Well, if I try to dig some more of that out of there. It's like I said, I want to take that out of there. Oh, hey, buddy. Let's see if we can't. Maybe just dig a little more out of there. I know this probably isn't the most accurate way of doing this, and there is a better way, but I just want to see if I can pull it off. So let's see if we can't. Dig a little more out of there. Yeah. Well, this probably isn't the best way to try and do this either. Yeah, it's just gonna rough right over it. Well, looks like we're cutting the handle off. Well, let's see. If I have to buy a new handle, I'll buy a new handle. But like I said, this is where the learning is, right? Let's see here. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Might just have to come this way with it. There, that's better. Okay. Alright. Let me grab a saw and back you guys up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay. Well, here we go. Come on, you stupid. Yeah. Well, we got her. Yeah. Don't know if I'm going to have enough handle left to do that with. But if I have to buy a new handle, I can buy a new handle. Well, let's try the old belt sander and well, let's get this other piece out first, and I'll worry about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get her into the old vise here. All right. You guys see? Yeah, kind of, sort of. There we go. So how carried away do we want to go? Oh, let's go for the full carried away. Oh, well, that's not going to work. I think I need to do something a little differently. Huh. Is that going to work? Probably not. Let's see here. What am I doing wrong here? Actually, it kind of sits in there a little bit. Is that going to work correctly? Probably not. Oh, I got a feeling I'm doing this completely wrong. Yeah, I'm doing it completely wrong. Well, that was a thought. Well. Well, now that I completely nincompooped. Oh, there it should be. Oh, that's just a big old hole in the middle of it. What else do I got? That might get her started. Well, that's really in there. I might have to do some drilling maybe, huh? I should have just left well enough alone. Ah, here we go. That ain't going anywhere. Just have to do it from the side. Here, I'll switch sides with you guys just a second. Well, let's give this a tickle, shall we? Well, that is a fine how do you do. Mm-hmm. There's got to be something I am not doing correctly. Yeah, let me ponder on this a little bit more, and I'll be right back. Okay, fellas. Well, I drilled some of the wood out around that, and I got it in my little drill press vise because both ends, and then in the middle it's hollow, so it'll hold it instead of trying to squeeze it and try and pound it through the vise. I need to make something to where it would be snug in there and I wouldn't have to put it in a vise, but let's see if this helped out any. Stubborn monkey. Yeah, I know some of you probably laughing your heads off. Yeah, that ain't coming out of there. I wonder, maybe I'm going about this in the wrong direction. See, like I said, there's no such thing as failures, but this is definitely a learning curve for me. So are we making any progress, or am I just making a real big faff of this? Oh, it looked like some of it came out. So I guess maybe I was going the wrong direction, huh, fellas? Probably. And you're probably all screaming at me, too. Y'all are probably getting that. But, you know, this is how we learn, right, guys? And I ain't learned a dang thing, have I? Yeah, it's getting there. I think what I could probably do try not to mar it up too bad, but then I guess whatever I do, I can clean it out later. we go. There we are. I figured it out. Somewhat. Yeah. There was no way I was going to do that. There was no way I was going to save it either. So, yeah. This. So, yeah, that. Wowza. Yeah, this isn't going to be like a real big banging hammer. So, let me see if I can get this shaped up and see what we can do on the old belt sander. Yeah, where you guys want to be? Right about here? Right about there? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, guys. Take the drill press, unplug him. Let's see how badly I can do this. There. Where's the head go? Oofta poopa. Oh yeah. Got a long way to go. getting there. Yeah, give me a few more minutes and I'll see what I can get to here. Won't bore you with this too much. Okay, guys. This is kind of what I come up with, and it almost goes halfway in. Now, I probably could go down a little bit because I want to be able to set it, right? I mean, that's pretty well in there. So I'll go just a little bit more, and we'll see what happens here. Like I said, this is my first time at trying to do something like this, and even though I've seen it done, neighbors' dogs. Okay, well, probably should get some sort of a way to see if I can get one of these in there. Oh, those are pretty rusty and crusty. Huh. I have to figure out how to cut a slot into that too, huh? Before I get too far. I don't know how far, I'm trying to figure out how far I need to go. Looks like that's going to be, it's this part right here that needs to come off. That's Apex. Or Apex. I'm still trying to figure out why they call the dog that name, but anywho, by the ways and who's it's. So it looks like that should go in. Well, let me cut a groove in there so that I can get a wedge in there. Okay, I think I'm done with the belt sander, but let's go like right over here. We're going to see if we can cut a groove into there. Okay, just that. Okay. I'm making a big old mess here today, guys. Alright. So I got my groove in there. We got our head. Let's see, is this... That's the bottom. But I just... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that to seat right. The way I've seen this done, I guess maybe I should probably clean this head up first before we set it, because I have a feeling once it's in there, it's in there. And if not, then we'll try again. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up on the wire brush here and on the grinder, and I'll be right back. Okay, like I said, here's the head. Just kind of wire brushed it. Um, there's some pitting in there. I could take that out with a right angle grinder. And that should be okay. I just wanted to get a majority of all the corrosion and stuff off of there. I can reshape the head later too with I get the handle on it. Give me some better control over that. So we're gonna see if all that effort that I put into reshaping the handle works. Now, if I understand correctly, you're supposed to hold it upside down like a hack's head. And then pound it down. Yeah, that's working. And it's going in there. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I did this quite right or not. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep going. Yeah, she's getting there. She's going through anyway. Huh. Well, I'll be dipped. It's working. I don't know. This might be the ugliest looking hammer I've ever done. Well, it's the only hammer I've ever done. Yeah. But that's the learning curve, right, folks? Man, that dog just does not have any manners. I guess he's only about a year old, German Shepherd. Probably a sweet little pupper. But boy, oh boy. I think he has some boundary issues. Huh. See, now, as you can see, he's just sitting there looking at him going, what's wrong with him? You know, typical dog stuff, huh, Bruno? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I think, hell, that's in there pretty solid. But there is some gaps in it. Well, let's see if I can put my wedge in there. Let's see how bad that's going to split. Well, it ain't the prettiest, by God. Oofta. Oh. It looks a little shorter now, too. I mean, that thing's in there good and tight. But like I said, it doesn't fill the eye all the way. If you can see, there's some gaps in it. However, I didn't split the hammer at all. And it looks like it's sitting in there pretty good. I mean, it ain't budging or doing anything. So I think for my first attempt of redoing that, because it did wiggle a little bit, plus it did shorten it down a little bit. So with this feels a lot better. But I mean, geez Louise, that thing's in there tight. I ain't getting the movement I was getting in it earlier. So, maybe, just maybe, it's a win. It's a sloppy finish, but it's a win. So I have a feeling here in a little bit, wife is going to say dinner's ready. And so I'm probably going to call it a night out here today. Thank you for stopping by. And me and Bruno greatly appreciate it. Oh, buddy. You appreciate it? Yeah, happy 1 year anniversary. Yeah, of YouTube. Come here. So, are you going to scoot out? Or do you even know what you want to do yet? Huh? What do you want to do? Huh? What do you want to do? Huh? Probably should go in and get cleaned up so that we can have dinner, huh? Well, thanks again, guys. Like I said, huh? Where are you going? Come here. We appreciate everything, all the viewers, the subscriptions. It's been an interesting year. It's been a learning year, but it's been fun. I've definitely enjoyed doing what I do. And I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. If you guys like it, great. If there's anything that you think of that I could probably do a little better, well, there's a whole lot I could probably do a little better, but that'll come with time, with practice. So I hope you don't get bored with our channel, and we'll try and keep it interesting and keep on tinkering. Thank you. What do you think?